Dr. Ryan here, and welcome back to you to my YouTube channel. I'll be continuing with the questions of current affairs. So the question here, which among the following has released the World Competitiveness Ranking 2020? And the option goes like this: World Economic Forum, that is WEF, UN Conference on Trade and Development, UNCTAD, and World Intellectual Property Organization, WIPO or WIPO, and Institute of Management and Development. The option is D. And the right answer here is D. Why the right answer is D? Because World Competitiveness Ranking 2020 has been released by the Institute for Management Development. As I said you, IMD. The rankings are based on 4 factors, that is economic performance, government efficiency, business efficiency, and infrastructure. Singapore, Denmark, and Switzerland are top performers. India is ranked at 43rd place among BRICS or BRICS countries. India is ranked second after China, that is 20th, followed by Russia 50th, Brazil 56th, and South Africa 59th. Consider the following statements regarding the State of World Population Report 2020. It has been released by the United Nations Population Fund UNFPA. India accounts for almost one-third of globally missing females due to pre and postnatal sex education. Which of the statements given above is or correct? Your options are one only, two only, both one and two, or neither one nor two. The right answer here is option number 3, that is both 1 and 2. Let us know why option number 3 is right. Because see, the State of World Population 2020 against my will, highlighting the state of female population status in the world, has been released by the United Nations Population Fund. As per the report, 1 in 3 girls missing globally due to sex selection, both pre and postnatal, is from India. 46 million out of the total 142 million missing females are those whose numbers are reflected in sex ratio imbalances at a birth as a result of gender biased, or you call it as a sex selection, combined with excess female mortality stemming from postnatal sex selection. Let us go to the next question. Consider the following statement regarding the PM Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana. It has been launched as a limited time measure in view of the COVID-19 pandemic. Or second one, scheme provided wheat or rice and pulse free of cost by the government of India. Now let us know the options are which of the statement given above is or are correct. One only, two only, both one and two, neither one nor two. And the right answer here is that the option number C, that is both 1 and 2. Let us know why both 1 and 2 are right here. See, the PM Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana was launched in March 2020 for 3 months in view of the hardship faced by the lower strata of population due to economic closure during the COVID-19 pandemic. It has now been extended till November 2020, I think, which is already over by the time. During this period, more than 80 crore people will be provided 5 kg wheat or rice per month, along with 1 kg whole chana will also be provided to each family per month, free of cost by the government of India. Okay, let us go to the next question. The Global Trade Alert is an initiative of which of the following institution? World Trade Organization, World Bank, Center for Economic Policy Research, or The Economist? The right answer is here is Center for Economic Policy Research. See again, why it is something like that? Let us discuss now. Global Trade Alert is an initiative of Center for Economic Policy Research that provides timely information on state intervention that are likely to affect foreign commerce. It includes state interventions affecting trade in goods and services, foreign investment, and labor force migration. The Global Trade Alert was launched in June 2009 when it was feared that the global financial crisis would lead governments to adopt widespread restriction on trade. As per its recent study, nearly 90 governments blocked the export of medical supplies while 29 restricted food exports during the COVID-19 outbreak. Let us go to the next question. Consider the following statement regarding surety bonds or surety bonds. It provides a financial guarantee that contract will be completed according to predefined and mutual terms. It is legally binding contract entered into by three parties. Which of the statements given above is or are correct? Again, one only, two only, both one and two, neither one nor two. Again, the right answer here is C, both one and two. Why both one and two, or why both statements are correct? Let us go to the explanation here. A surety bond is a three-party agreement that legally binds together a principal who needs the bond, an obligee who requires the bond, and a surety company that sells the bond. A surety is common in contracts in which one party requires the counterparty to come forward with a guarantor or guarantor in order to reduce risk. With the guarantor entering into a contract of surety, this is intended to lower risk of other lender. The surety can be in the form of a surety bond. Surety bonds provide financial guarantee that contracts will be completed according to predefined and mutual terms. When a principal breaks a bond's term, the harmed party can make a claim on the bond to recover losses.